Hello out there and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with Aztech Forgotten Gods, which is a new game. It's on Steam, and full disclosure, I did receive my copy of this game for free from the developer. So we're going to play, we're going to jump into it. I'm getting this feeling that it's a controller game, but we'll press enter. We'll go ahead. I'm always... What do we load? What are we loading? Slot 1. We'll go normal. We'll go normal. Here we go. Oh, that is a dope glove. I gotta say, that is freaking cool. The chamber, I have to reach the chamber. So there's no voice acting. Okay, so the stamina bar. Hold Alt. So Alt is jump. Why is Alt jump? Okay, this is definitely supposed to be controllers. Alt is gotta be one of the weirdest choices for jump that I've ever seen. So we're gonna connect the controller. There we go. So A makes way more sense. All right. There we go. Nice. Attack him in the air. Oh, we got some hardcore metal music going on. Love it. Jump to hang onto a rail, then move sideways. Nice. So it's a... Is it a runner? What is going on here? I'm getting closer. I feel like this could all be, I feel like this could all be voice acted and it would be much better. Yeah, so it... Oh. There's this guy to fight still. Okay, so we beat him. Nice. So what are we doing here? You must hurry, Garden. I can only hold them for so long. I mean, what are we doing? I actually do not have any idea where I'm supposed to be going here. Am I supposed to be like running around along the edges? What is going on? Okay, so this is... All right. What are we supposed to be doing here? I don't really get it. I don't understand what we're supposed to be doing. We got the music grinding. Yeah, so that's definitely not it, because that only points backwards. I really don't understand what we're meant to be doing here. I mean, this takes us up pretty high. But that's all that happens. Because, man, that is not super clear, but that's fine. Right. Oh, we missed it. That's all right. Nice. I do like the charged punch. That's cool. So what are we doing in here? What are we doing here? So, nothing. So that's just decoration. That's just set dressing. Alright, so now we've got a cutscene. I should have been out there fighting alongside you. We could have brought them down. Not in time. Is the only way to finish the mission, little one. You gave me this thing for a reason. Maybe we can still... I've accepted this fate. It's alright. Please, place the artifact on the pedestal. What will happen to you? I do not know, and it does not matter, so long as they are unable to escape. Do it. I will miss you, old friend. See, I feel like there's not that much dialogue. Why is it not voice acted? Why not just do some voice acting? That would make this a billion times better, because the art's great. The gameplay is pretty cool. Initiate Emergency Protocol 1 Alpha. Override Credential Z1026 Designation Guardian. Right. So now what's happening? I'm not sure about the grindy metal music. It's just, it's very weird. Under the guidance of the Feathered One, I relinquish my hold to Lightkeeper. Let it be blessed by the eternal light of caregivers and the ancient rulers. But what? Oh my god. Yep. Should the shadow of the Forgotten Gods loom over my people again, may those in the 13 heavens guide Lightkeeper back to me. If I can't make it back, then let it find the hands of someone capable. A new guardian. Alright. So that's a pretty cool tutorial. Like, this should definitely be voice acted. The entire continent was ravaged by war. After emerging victorious from the conflict, the Aztec Empire began to rebuild, using the remnants of the past to build towards the future. They grew stronger, unconquered by the hungry hands of the old world. The people continued to live in harmony and flourished into a magnificent civilization, respected by what was left of the world. See, that's much better. The Aztecs' advancement in all fields of science put the ever-growing city of Tenochtitlan, I don't know how to say that, on the map, as it became a global hub for knowledge. However, as they pushed towards the future, they started to forget where they came from. It wasn't long until the Great War and the ancient gods were all but forgotten. See, yeah, definitely needs voice acting, team. I do love retro-futuristic stuff. Sci-fi Aztecs is pretty dope, gotta say. Actly. So we got some more voice acting opportunities. Yeah, this really needs to be voice acted. Actly, are you going to sleep the day away? Coming, Ma. Geez, Sodal. You know I worked the night shift. And it's almost night once again. Wakey, wakey. That's pretty cool hair. Yeah, so okay. Talk to Nanston. Can I do anything in the room? Or I cannot. We're just walking around. Alright, yeah, so right off the bat, this game is dope. I really like it so far. What does that do? I don't know what we just did. But I'd like it even more if there were voice acting. I'm just saying. Is this Nanston? Alright, what is it? You've become quite the creature of the night, haven't you? Yes, man, that's what night shift does. Upkeep on this arm ain't exactly cheap. What are you working on? Last minute prep work for your big day tomorrow? No, that's all taken care of. This is a little side project. I found an old short-range communication module, and I'm looking to spruce it up. You're fixing an old phone? Not a phone, more like an old personal transmitter, only a little fancier. Nothing else, it should serve as a direct line of communication between the two of us. Thanks. So you can keep tabs on me, I see. So I can get you to be on time for dinner for once. Would you mind grabbing... See, her mouth's moving. She's doing this. That would be much better if there was voice acting. Would you mind grabbing a few missing pieces for me while I solder these last wires together? Sure, what do you need? There should be some spare wires in one of the drawers in the kitchen, and I need a hairpin I left on the counter. Hairpin? It's all about improvisation. Ack. Sure, sure. Alright, so... For spare wire and hairpin. She walks really strangely, man. I guess it's that arm. Not even gonna ask why we have so much spare wire in our kitchen of all places. Okay. So where did she say the hairpin was? Or I don't know. Not there. Do we have a hairpin in here? I really don't remember where she said. I don't remember where you told me to look for my hairpin. This room's cool though. So that's the thing, is the art design and stuff is so good. I feel like the sound design could be like much better. Okay, search house for spare. Okay. I haven't run across the hairpin yet. Okay. So we found that in the kitchen. So are we missing somewhere? Is there somewhere else we can go? Can we go this way? We cannot go this way. Alright, I'll just fast forward till we find the hairpin. I found the hairpin, I guess. I miss him every day too, Ak. Nothing has been the same without him. Wonder what Dad would say about the mess you've made of his workshop. Always so neat, my matlat. Still not sure where he went for a hot mess like me. Maybe a lukewarm one. Yeah, I'm feeling really disconnected from the story. Because we've got this, like, fully realized 3D environment and stuff. That looks amazing. It's very colorful and bright and excellent. But I'm just... Yeah, I'm feeling disconnected because there's a lot of music, but not a lot of voices. And the voices would really bring it to life for me, I guess. And the it might work for like the visual novels and stuff, which are just reading. But this feels like it should have more. It should have more substance. But that's neither here nor there. So what did happen to your assistant? He misinterpreted the iconography warning for a second era heat exhaust. Stayed in the medical center for a few days. Well, if you're going to work in a late second era dig site, you better make damn sure you know the difference between a first era and a second era brazier. Tebow said he saw him. All his facial hair was gone. Poor boy. Right. Yeah, well, he did seem more mortified about that than his eyebrows. Perhaps my history-loving daughter should come over and teach them a few things. Teach those lazy weirdos? That's a lost cause if I ever seen one. I'd rather just have a job I can do with my own. It's better that way. Right. Are you sure you don't want to come with me and work at the Institute? Woof, with the 3rd degree here, Mom. Do you ever think you'll get tired of running around the rooftops and delivering packages? Aw, but maybe you want to explore a few more options. Wonder who that could be at this hour. Uh-oh, call to adventure. Call to adventure? Call to adventure? I should hope this isn't Institute business. Director however you say that. Good evening. To what do I owe the pleasure? Yes, tomorrow's the big day. Hope you're ready to... What? No, wait. What do you mean, cancelled? I don't believe you understand the magnitude of these findings. This could be the discovery of the scent. What? No. I've devoted my whole life to this. Years of work, endless resources, all for this moment. Yes, sir. I understand. Good night, Director. Okay. So now we're gonna walk really weirdly over to her. Didn't sound good. Canceled the project. Wah wah. No, he outright canceled the whole thing. He is moving me and my team back into the headquarters, sealing off the dig site. Yeah, it was. I don't get it. We finally managed to stabilize the energy core in preparation for extraction and containment. I cannot believe this. Sorry, Mom, that's pretty crappy on Coney to cancel so last minute. Yes, yes it is. What are you gonna do? I cannot abandon it. Not without a fight. Go rest, baby. We'll deal with this in the morning. Alright. Night, Ma. So she's going to sleep and I have work, right? Isn't that... Am I actually going to bed? That seems weird. Why did I go to bed? Didn't I have work? She's sneaking around in the night. Sneaking around. Where is she? Here we go. We're getting into the game proper now. I have a pretty good, damn good idea where she's going. So we can't jump, but we can power walk there or something. The soundtrack is really interesting. If only, like, running made noise or something. I don't know how I'm supposed to follow her, because I don't know. Gods, the energy. For someone with such short legs, Ma sure does move fast. But I don't know where I'm going. Maybe that's the Institute, because it's the only big building there. What are these people? That guy's got floating balls around him and stuff. Holy Mictlin, Ma. What is she up to? What in there is so important that you'd risk your job? Okay, so we can't jump or anything. Can we go in here? We can. We're going in, team. We're going in. I hate small spaces. I like how colorful the game is. It's cool. Why do I do this to myself? Should have just gone to bed. Well, now we get to be in a big space. Oh, it's cutscenes. That's why we don't have control. Here we are. Ha! Snapped. You got caught. You got caught so fast. Did you actually think I'd let you sneak out alone in the middle of the night to some awesome off-limits dig site and not come along? Isn't it just in the middle of the city? This is a very delicate matter, actually. It's too dangerous for you to be here. You're not briefed. You haven't been shown the safety protocols. Sure. If the safety protocols were so important, why did you break literally all of them, probably? I could be fired, or worse, I could be sent to Mali for insubordination and trespassing. You should head home. Not gonna happen. And as important to you, it's important to me. So, less arguing, more telling me how I can help. You're a little too much like me for your own good. Fine. By digging here, I believe we unearthed some sort of massive energy core. Its power signature is beyond anything we have seen before. Even for today's standards, perhaps this is how they powered their ancient toys. As is, we could power the entire empire for decades, and if we could contain and study the energy within, if we could understand and replicate it, that is probably not a great animation, just saying. Might be able to power the entire world for centuries, maybe more. Solve the global energy crisis. What do you need me to do? Come, let me show it to you. Okay. Here we go. The game is doing a good job with its visuals. It just, yeah. I wish it had voice acting. This artifact is some sort of limb attachment. We tried to make it work remotely, but we never could. It seemingly relies on a living host to operate. We're uncertain what its original purpose was, based on our tests of the material and by tracing the energy that remains within its wiring. Collect and expel energy. Right. Absorb its content through a biphasic homeostatic ionic extraction. Right, so, but we're going to release... we're going to release all the baddies back into the world. I see. Could have just said that. Anything else I need to know? You can expel energy. It should theoretically generate enough thrust to launch its wielder into the air. Huh. Well, it's not that I don't want to, but at my age, I might be a little too frail to pull this one off. Haha. Breaking the law. I live for stuff like that. Alright, let's do it. Cool. I feel like there should be a comment when she does that. So why is the double jump ability part of the... That doesn't make any sense, but that's fine. All set for the final test. And into the gauntlet, allowing us to transport it for inspection. I don't know, Ma. You absolutely sure the science checks out? Well, everything is very much theoretical, but we never found anything to worry about. If you're having some... We can stop, honey. It's okay. No, we've come this far. I can do this. Show me what to do. Hold it up like this. Now gently. I don't know. Step back. I can't! Cool. I was getting some sick rumble pack action on my controller. What was that? Are you alright? Someone punched me in the face, but I'm alright. Some cocoa for the pain and a bit of rest to forget whatever it was I saw. I'll survive. What exactly did you see? I'm so sorry, honey. I never thought the reaction would be so violent. I didn't mean to put you in harm's way. Sure you did. Sure you did! Did it work? I can feel something. I think it might have actually worked. I wish, but that explosion certainly set off all kinds of alarms. We should get out of here for now, and we'll think about next steps once they're clear. Okie dokie. So... So we've got to escape the dig site. This thing again. Right. So we're going in the elevator. And up we go. So far the game has been fairly light on the gameplay and big on the story that's not voice acted. Oh. So we're getting some flashbacks. Close your eyes, honey. We'll be fine. Just hate it. I hate it. I can't breathe. Just a little longer, sweetie. See, I'm intrigued by the story. It's cool. The story is very cool. I like it. Finally, fresh air. Are you okay, Ita? That got you more than usual. Now, let's get home before we run into more unsavories. Sure. I don't know. Everything looks normal topside. Maybe nobody felt the explosion. Alright. This is all fascinating, but I think I've had enough for one day. You go on. I'll meet you at home later. Right. And no one's going to notice us basically flying. Oh, I wanted to land on that ship. Can we? I feel like we can. Hey, we landed on the ship. That's cool. Okay, that's dope. That is very cool. So we're riding around on this ship. That's very, very cool, team. We can... Oh, what was that? So I guess one of the things the game wants you to do is to fly very fast. Cool. Oh, we are running out of fuel, I see. Cool, so the game is fully, like, traversable. That is fairly excellent. Right, that is cool. Okay, so I'm totally here for this. Let's grab a screeny. Now, I don't remember where my home is. I don't know what I just did. I don't know where the objective markers are. There's no objective marker, so I don't know which way home is. It must be that big sign in the air. So we're going. I mean, we're not gonna talk about this with our mother? Oh, we don't know how to punch. Cool. Very cool. Is this our home here? And... softly landed. Nice! We went for a lazy afternoon fly. Okay, so what are we doing? We're going to talk to her here. What a night! And to think you want to do it on your own. This isn't over, though. We still have much to learn from what we found. Let's get some rest and examine the artifact tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow everything's going to be worse. Get some rest, Ida. Yeah, we'll do that. Thank you for coming along tonight. You're welcome. Okay, so now we go to bed, right? And then everything gets worse. For sure. Everything's about to get worse. The whole world is going to get destroyed overnight. I've seen this happen so many times. Especially in games about indigenous peoples. Ma? What's the dealio? Yeah, everything got worse overnight. There's going to be all sorts of stuff to fight. What in the Nine Rivers is this? Oh, what is this? This is weird. Well, that ain't right. You're right, it ain't right. Alright. But... so, what are we doing? Why are there plants? This is cool. What's that over there? Can we do anything with this? I do like the flying. The flying is very cool. Like, very cool. I'm just saying. It's a lot more fun than what it looks like, even. Because now that I know what I'm doing, it's very intuitive, you know? Must be over here, right? This is where the sound's coming from. Yeah, there we go. I found the source of the sound, team. Cool. Or at least I found the edge of the map. Oh, dear. There's a dragon thing. Rad. That's so cool. Hello, human. See, how cool would it be if he was, like, had a really deep, terrifying voice there? This is officially the weirdest dream I've ever had. This is not a dream, said the building-sized snake. I have created this world so that we may speak face to face. It's all broken apart. Wow. Focus, human. Our time here is finite, and it will come to an end shortly. You are now wielding Lightkeeper, an ancient artifact of my design. Yeah, Lightkeeper. You mean this thing? Yes. Only for the most capable of guardians. Sure is high on creative juices tonight. I could probably write a half-decent sci-fi novel with this stuff. Runt. The energy core you interacted with? So it was an energy core. Sorry. Go on. What you did last night roused me from eons of slumber, and it bound me to you through Lightkeeper. What do you want exactly? My destiny must be fulfilled. Tampering with the structure that imprisoned me has, at the very least, freed part of my spirit. I require the help of someone in the physical world to finish my mission. That's enough to process for one night. You will see in due time. Our minds are intertwined now. I'm literally in your head. Sure, whatever. What am I supposed to call you, Snake Man? You may call me Tez. Cool? Snake Man is very cool. What in the building-sized snakes was that all about? Alright. Oh, good job. How is your head feeling? Some weird side effects still, but a little better. You even slept with the gauntlet on. What? Oh, I actually forgot I still had it on. I decided to work on a little upgrade for the gauntlet. Sure. Just take this to the central workshop in the commercial corner. They should be able to figure out the rest. Alright, cool. What does it do? The idea is to adapt a geolocation module along with a 2D city renderer to the gauntlet. Traveling the... Oh, right. Cool. An interactive one, yeah. It's okay. It was a top secret project. Only a very select group of people knew about it, and only I handled it personally. And well, you. Just be discreet. If you say so. And the old phone, you finished it. Personal transmitter, but yes, we can communicate with that. Thank you, dear. Yeah, what did you just say? Lightkeeper. That's what the gauntlet was called, according to its pedestal. Does it ring a bell? No. Ha! Lying to your nan. Shame, shame. All right, let's go outside. Let's go explore the city some. See what's going on. Yep, first that weird-ass dream, and now this whole Lightbringer business. Lightkeeper. Ha, Tez. I can't have it hit my head that hard. Your head trauma has nothing to do with it. I'm clearly hallucinating. I hit my head badly and I'm hallucinating. Wrong. Were you not paying attention earlier? You are in your head. Yes. Yes, precisely. Are your species' cognitive abilities generally this lackluster? Or is it particular to you? Wow. And frankly, I don't care, but I want you out of my head ASAP. Afraid that's not possible. Just like you, I had no say in the matter. And now my consciousness is bound to yours. I do not want to be shackled to you just as badly as you appear to not want to be shackled to me. Yep. Fate wills it so. Don't want anything to do with you, and right now I have other things to tend to. You can carry on with your inconsequential little life. You will know it. Right. And then we get to take off like a superhero. Which is very cool. Why, though? Why didn't you know? Attach to Ma or a brick or something. Why me? We're getting some more dialogue. It was you wielding the Lightkeeper, was it not? It was. So much more than just an artifact. Yeah? It will be crucial to the mission's success. Okay, there's a lot we need to talk about, but we are close to the marketplace. Haha. I want to go for a ride. That's very cool. That is very cool. What's this thing? Oops, I missed it. I keep doing that. Cool, so we're going for a ride. It's very cool, all the flying vehicles and stuff that you can ride around on. That is rad. Oh, we're glitching a little bit, but that's okay. And I like that we get to just go exploring. That's excellent. Yeah, so we haven't actually even quite gotten to the, you know, to the problem. We know that we've got an issue. What happens if we just fall and we don't save ourselves? Do we get hurt? Oh no, we do a hero landing. Alright, so if we go in the water, we get electrocuted. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm thinking, what is that? What is that? Start a fight challenge. Okay, so it's a big open world style game. And there's a bunch of events and things that you can be doing. I want to see if there's an upper limit to how high we can go. I'm guessing that there is, but we haven't hit it yet. Oh, we're falling. We are falling. Here we go. Nice. Right. So this is very cool. Like I said, flying around actually feels amazing. So if a lot of the game is like this, which it's looking, you know, they wouldn't have this big open world designed if it was all going to be in temples and stuff, then I can safely say that I'm very pleased Very, very cool. There is a photo mode as well. Very, very cool. And then... Nice. Alright, well, let's go look at the description and see what the game has to say for itself. Alright, Aztech Forgotten Gods. The Cyberstone universe action-adventure game that follows Actili, a young Aztec woman in her quest to become a hero by wielding the power of the gods. So it looks like there's a bunch of boss battles and stuff that I played for 40 minutes, 42 minutes or something, and we only really got to just barely through the opening, you know, the beginning, the prologue. There really wasn't anything in it. You know, it'd be cool to get to some of those big bosses or to have one like right at the start, but there really wasn't anything. So that, you know, that's interesting. It's an interesting choice to make because it's the sort of thing where, like, give us a big boss to fight at the start rather than just some random dudes. Yeah, to give us a sense of the scale that we might be dealing with. Flying around is awesome. It's really fun. I really, really enjoy flying around. It's very cool. Exhilarating verticality and mobility. Yep, a unique futuristic Mesoamerican setting. Massive bosses face off in electrifying battles against gigantic creatures resembling deities from the Aztec pantheon. Excellent. Deeply involved narrative. See, the deeply involved narrative, like, I really like the writing that's happening, but I would like it better if there was voice acting. They've done everything else so well. You know, get some voice actors in there, man, and really bring it to life. Refreshing perspective on the Aztec mythology. Very cool. So let's see. So our first review here says it's trash. Is all extremely disappointing as the idea was fresh. The universe is something almost never explored in gaming. The gameplay could have been fantastic, but it fails at delivering a finished product while asking you for 40 Canadian. Right, it just feels empty. Barely anyone on the streets. Yep, so that guy didn't like it. He says it's trash. Recommend this game, but with a huge but. A flawed game to its core, but not unplayable. The flying, once you get the hang of it, is actually pretty fun and liberating. Yeah. The flying is amazing, which offer the most engaging gameplay, have a bit of janky Zelda quality to them, where you have to figure out yourself what to do. Right, the story is actually not that bad, and the characters have well-written motivations for why they do what they do. This isn't where the story falters, or does in the delivery. When you start the game, there's like 20 minutes of shot, reverse shot dialogue that dumps a lot of exposition on you from the get-go. Yeah, the absence of voice acting or the length. Yeah, so it really, really, really needs voice acting. Seriously. The only thing we get is characters grunting. Personally, it's a bit confusing because there are audio files in the game where you hear someone saying, no, 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 or you can hear someone cry. It's not like the voice actors seemed inept, so why didn't they just go with normal spoken dialogue? Yep, I would totally agree with that. Totally agree. The game really, really, really could have just... You know, if it had voice acting, I wouldn't have had... Like, I was tempted to skip a lot of the dialogue at the start, because it was getting pretty just tedious, but that's fine. Who like many dialogues. Too many unnecessary conversations between the characters. However, like the combat system combined with the flying. Yeah, the flying is amazing. And the best reason to try it out are to see the massive boss battles. It's just unfortunate everything in between is a little subpar. Right. Boss rush instead of a big open world. Charmingly janky. Don't listen to these idiots above and below me saying it's a bad game. They don't even play the game properly 4 or 5 hours. Right. So it's only 4 or 5 hours long. So the hour that I played there is most of it. I mean, it's a sixth of it. Right. It's disappointing. Oh, we already saw that. Oh no, this is someone else. Right, so I'm probably going to give it a thumbs up. It's a little bit pricey at $36.40. The flying feels amazing. I didn't actually get into a boss battle. So I got 1/6 of the way through the game without actually experiencing any of the great combat. So if the game is trying to focus on the fact that you get to do combat, why not have a big boss battle right there in that tutorial section? It doesn't make sense not to have one. Why not have one there? Because that would be fun. That would be great, you know, just like a little tutorial boss that stands in the way of you and solving the, you know, doing the initial thing. But you don't. You just fly around for a bit, you punch a couple of things, and then it's on to 30, 40 minutes of dialogue. And then you finally get some gameplay, and even then it's not really any of the battles, it's just flying around. And the flying around is amazing. The flying around feels great. So this is the developer, so they've got another game called Mulaka. Mulaka? Where did I hear Mulaka recently? It's another video game. Maybe it's Assassin's Creed Valhalla? It's like a swear word. So Across Dimensions is another game they've got. Myths and Folklore bundle. Oh, that bundle's there. Hunter's Legacy. Right, so Aztech Forgotten Gods is their most expensive one. Oh, no, that's the bundle there. So Across Dimensions also costs $68 full price. Man, they really do charge for their work. Yeah, my thought here is, why not have voice acting? I don't understand the lack of voice acting. If you're going to charge that much for the game, if you're charging $36.40, why not just have the voice acting in there? And why not give us a boss right off the bat that we have to fight? A tutorial boss. Someone to explain to us that we're going to be fighting bosses in the game, and that's the main gameplay. I don't know. That's Aztech Forgotten Gods. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed playing it. The flying feels amazing. I didn't get to fight any bosses, but I'm sure it's quite fun. You know, I played 1/6 of the game apparently and didn't get to fight anything, but that's fine. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun, but there's a lot of stuff that it could do better. Lots of stuff to do better, and you know, hopefully they are still working on it. Hopefully it's still patching it and stuff. And also it is too pricey. Yeah, the game should cost like maybe $24 would be what I would see, so like $10 cheaper. The price range it's in right now, I would fully expect it to have voice acting and just really well polished gameplay, and you know, a really good gameplay right from the word go. Yeah, and if it's gonna be all those dialogues, like have us like choose the dialogues. You know, you don't have to make the choices matter, but give us something to do, because all we're doing is watching people go, huh, huh, yeah. I feel like I'm playing Kerbal Space Program, but without any of the, you know, investment in those, you know, Kerbals don't speak because they don't speak or whatever, you know, and there's tons of stuff, and that's not the point of the game. But in a story-driven game, a narrative game, we should have voice acting. So, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Check out this game by clicking on the link in the description, and I will see you guys next time. Class dismissed.